Greetings and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Overlord with our Raising Hell expansion. I am your Overlord Leo, and when we last left off, I crafted some Arcanium armor, which I have now upgraded.
A little forging is restful for the mind, sire. Helps clear your head for the evil deeds ahead.
In comparison to the Durium armor we were using before, it has quite a bit more defense and regeneration. Pretty much the same amount of mana in comparison. It has more, of course, but I've basically kept the same ideology I've used for the other armor, the IDs for the other armor, and moved them over to the new one. And this will pretty much be the armor I'll be using for the rest of the game. As for my weapon, the Durium sword and the Arcanium sword, pretty much the same strategy again. It just does a lot of damage, both in regular and fire. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. It does about the same critical hit and knockback as a regular Durium sword, but then that's not really what we are looking for in a sword anyway. Let's make sure that I've got everything equipped correctly. I have once again not added anything to the Arcanium helmet. I just don't see the point. Besides which, it costs like 1,000 minions or something. Which, while I have restocked my minions to an acceptable level, that's just way too much.
Your minion? Just
for the possibility of using 5 more, which I can then blow up in glorious blaze. I should have phrased that differently. In a blaze of glory for the mighty Overlord. As long as I am here. Shut up. Alright, now that we have pretty much stripped all of the dwarven lands of their useful stuff, it's time to attack them where they're at their last stronghold. Let's see, I believe that's in the pass. I'm not entirely sure because those names are a little bit confusing about where they actually are. No, indeed, it is the wrong one. We need to be at the stronghold. Yeah, much better. Now, let's get the composition of my armory. Time to face the enemy dwarven warlord Goldo and his pet Roly. Now, how to activate the switch on the other side when there is a body of water in between you and that? Well, that's easy, of course. You send in your swimming minions. Assuming there is a way across, of course. Well, there should be. Let's see. Can I just target them to do this? No, they're not smart enough for that. I don't believe there's another way around, so... I can't see what they're doing. So... there should be a way to get into the water then. Unless there is a lever on this side, but I seriously doubt that. How did this go again? I'm pretty sure there's a way to open that gate from here, but I'm not entirely sure how. This suggests that you can swim. Well, obviously not me, but there's some way across. Perhaps something I forgot back here. Well, at least it's not a stupid thing like having the switch on this side, which would make the entire idea of the fortress pointless. What does this lead again? Back to the Arcanium mine? Yeah. there's not really much reason to be here anymore, since I don't want to lose any more minions to fire. It's gone awfully quiet again. I still have the idea that I'm turning off the music every time I start a recording, but then sometimes it just starts up again. No, maybe from this position I can do it. Come on. Yeah, I knew there was a way. Darn it. Are you kidding me? You can get here from there, from here. Ah, fine. It doesn't matter. We're going across. That doesn't look anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Focus. We got a big dude coming. Right, Reds over here.
You choose all.
Now, what sort of defenses would they have set up here? Lots of them.
Reds, greens, browns.
Alright, let's thin the ranks a bit.
Blues. You choose all.
Oh, that helped. And I didn't lose any minions. I am the best Overlord there is. Now, there is still a couple of guys over at the fort, at that pile of gold. And... ah, there's a mortar guy there. Let's see if I can lure them out a bit. Sneaky tactics. Where the fuck did that guy come from? I think he just blew himself up. Alright, let's strategically retreat into the fortress. I can deal with this guy head on. I do want to take this treasure with me, but I first need to deal with the enemy, so let's see if there's anything that can give my minions a bit of an armor bonus. Shut up. You still have more than enough power to deal with this guy. Alright, let's see if I can distract him a bit.
Blues,
greens,
browns.
Darn it, stop messing with those. Ah! That's cheating. Everybody back.
Oh. lose all.
You don't see me spawning minions out of thin air, do you? No, I have to use a portal for that. Bloody cheating dwarves. Alright, all reds. Come with me. Distract this guy. Stop hitting the bloody barricades. I'll just waste some mana on this guy. Alright, reds.
Greens. Browns. Blues. Browns.
Alright. Now,
Reds.
to finally focus my attention on the one thing that is actually giving me pause here.
Browns.
And everybody back off.
Oh.
Go on, blow up. Thank you. Sweet. Alright, as long as I'm still here. Get some mana. Some gold. I'll just be taking this big bag of gold with me, if you don't mind. Good thing the portal is quite close by still, so I can easily reinforce. I'll imagine this will be quite a bit harder inside of the fortress. The big dwarven fortress, which is surprisingly outside. Although I suppose that is not impossible. Alright, let's replace the reds that were blown up because of dwarven treachery. God, treacherous dwarves. Alright, some extra gold for the great cause. Still, in a recent video of the Gymquisition, Jim Sterling actually made a point that the Overlord in this game is actually not that bad a guy in comparison to the heroes he's fighting. Because pretty much all the heroes are embodiments of the what's the right word for that? Not vices. Of the deadly sins, that's it. Well, like the gluttonous Melvin, who eats himself into a ball of fat. Oh, whoops, that's a dangerous guy. Get out of there! How to kill him? Can I reach him from here? The lustful paladin. The greedy Goldo, of course, that we're fighting now. The slothful Oberon.
Oh.
And which basically just leaves envy, wrath and pride. Now I already know which heroes represent that, I think. But it's quite striking actually that the main bad guy, the antagonist as you are claimed to be, is not even the worst guy in this in the world. At least when I'm playing Dungeon Keeper, I know I'm the bad guy. Here, the first thing I do is actually just beat up on people. And they can recover from that. I mean, it's not like I'm annihilating all dwarves, although they deserve it. Because they are sneaky buggers. And they deserve to be beat on. Given the path that I'm actually walking, the I don't want to kill everyone, I want to enslave everyone. Path is actually quite benevolent in comparison. I mean, those heroes that did way more damage to their land than I ever could.
The minions that escaped from that Mother Goddess statue are still searching for a tower gate, sire.
Well, sure, let them. I'm not actually in that much of a hurry. See, sneaky dwarves. Sneaky dwarves coming around the back. And in the wrong sentence, that could be taken entirely in the wrong way. Where are they coming from? There's no gaps in these walls. I suppose it is true. Dwarven doors are near invisible when closed. Even dwarven masters cannot find them if their secrets are forgotten. Oh crap. And I can manually do this one. And let's switch to the fireball. There.
You choose
Much less painless. And then there were some barrels around this corner. Fine, destroy the bloody barricades. Destroy that which is least important to the cause. Come on. It's kind of annoying that I cannot actually see the barrels here. So I have no idea if there's actually anything useful in there, but I don't think so. Alright, what do we have here? So basically this is a gauntlet run. The dwarves are hoping to stop me by being tricky. And they are failing badly.
Reds.
Because I have the high ground, and I'm near invulnerable up here.
Reds.
No, not
Greens.
greens. Don't just stand there like lemmings, you idiots. Alright.
Reds.
Let's take a single red. Let's see if I can do this cleverly. Nope. Fine, then I'll just do this manually. I'll do this manually.
You choose all.
And I'm not walking back all the way for just a single red. Alright, now. Ooh, there's some bearded dwarves coming my way. Best stand back a bit. Let's hope those flamethrower dwarves don't get beer. That'd be a real nightmare. It looks like the beer is wearing off. Good, and these suddenly stop being dangerous.
Reds. Browns.
Now that was easy enough. Didn't even have to employ special tactics. But then again, I can't really save state, so I have to be clever. Now the tricky part, of course, is getting this flamethrower to look at what I want him to look at. Which is basically the other way!
Browns.
Alright, come on. Fortunately, these things cannot do melee. Alright, back.
You choose all.
Now, just kindly blow up. Thank you. And there's some more crates here. And we will continue this next time.